So this area here, decided we're gonna remove the grass and we're gonna make this into an extension also of the jungle garden area. Because basically our garden isn't big enough for everything that we want to have. So this area here is one of the best areas, I think, for growing the philodendrons, because it doesn't get too much bright light. Gets a little bit of sun early morning, but afternoon it's mostly in shade. The further this way you go, the more shade there is. So we're going to dig up this grass. Now the problem is the soil underneath is still a lot of stuff left over from construction. We've got the clay, we've got a lot of sand in here and cement, and it's going to be really bad soil. So we're going to dig it up. I'm digging this section here today, and we'll just do it piece by piece as we get new plants. So we're going to dig this area, and then I'm going to fill it up with some good soil, some chunky mix, stuff that the philodendrons and anthuriums really like. This area at the back here we're going to leave. These Olympiads can grow out, they'll get quite large at the back there. Yeah, we'll change this area because really it's not in use, it's just grass. But it's really nice because we see it out through the dining room. So once we fill this up with some really nice specimens and get it something a little like the back here down the side too. So I'll show you a little later on what I'm adding into the hole after we've dug this up. So I've dug out this section this morning. I already put a couple of bags of loam soil in it here. I'm going to go out and pick up some more, also some charcoal, see if I can find some cocoa lumber chunks. So I dug this about 3 feet deep, mixed in then the natural soil that was here. The clay isn't bad, it's just there was just too much of it. And at the top layer, about 4 or 5 inches below the surface, is all the kind of construction debris. So there's a lot of sand and cement, and it's almost dried like a cement slab under there. So I broke through it using this, cleared that out the way, and then was able to get down about 3 feet, mix in the soil with some of the loam soil. Now I'm going to pick up some more and prepare this ready for the plant that's arriving later today, which is going to go here. So we prepared this area, and saw me digging it earlier. We filled it up with, I think, about 5 bags of soil, some charcoal to give it some chunkiness, and also as well in natural habitat, forest, sometimes you have forest fires, and you get that kind of burnt wood in the soil there, so they like that. We've moved the Olympiad a little bit forward from where it was. I also moved from inside the I guess it's called a fiddle lime philodendron. Move that out here also. So it was in a small pot inside, and I think in the bigger pot it's going to be able to really grow out a lot better. I'm hoping this isn't going to get too much sun. It does get a little bit of shade starting in about another hour, and we're still kind of early, so it's late morning sun. And as this other stuff grows around it, hopefully this Olympiad will get enough shade. So now Rhiannon's going to plant something. We've got these. I planted some at the back as ground cover. They're usually an indoor plant, but we'll see how it does here. Hopefully it'll get enough shade from the larger plants around it. And it'll spread out and crawl across the ground. I found these two things. If anyone can ID these for me, that would be great. Because I found those, we planted them at some point, they weren't doing too well. The soil was very hard and clayish over here where the bamboo is. And so I moved them over here. We'll see what they turn into, but I'd be interested to know what they are. If anyone knows, please comment below on the video. Now Rhiannon, you're going to plant this. Did you dig the hole already?
Yep, it's already there.
I think we need a little bit bigger hole.
Okay, I'll make it bigger. Like this big?
I mean deeper, a little bit deeper. Okay. And now maybe we can use our hand to make it a little bit bigger.
What if I get a lot of soil on my hands?
Well, we'll just wash them later. That's part of gardening, isn't it?
Yeah.
We get a little bit of soil on our hands.
Yep.
Okay. Good enough. Now we'll take this out and we'll put it in there. Okay? Go ahead, put it in the hole. That's it. Don't push it too much. We don't want to compact the roots.
There we go.
There we go. And then we spread some of this soil back around it. Try not to pile it up against the leaves, otherwise they might rot. Okay. There we go. We'll see how this does.
Pat, pat, pat.
Pat, pat, pat a little.
Oh my goodness, I got a lot of soil.
Oh, well, we'll have to wash it off after. Okay. So the plant just arrived. This is a Philodendron Sodiroi, apparently quite rare and difficult to get. This one is not very big yet, but they get beautiful leaves with like a silvery white pattern to them, and it will grow up to 3 foot a year in good conditions. So we're going to put that here, and we'll get a pole for it, and it can climb up the pole, and it will spread. They say it will spread twice as wide as it is tall. So if it's 3 foot tall, it will be 6 foot wide.
Twice?
So with big heart-shaped leaves. Let's take a look what the leaves look like. I'm not sure. This is still kind of a juvenile, so I don't know if they look great yet, and it's just been transported. Let's see how it looks.
Is that a gift?
No, this isn't a gift. I bought this. There we go.
Can I have those straws?
No, because we need those to hold up the plant at the moment. And there's a new leaf just come out. So this is what the new leaves look like. But as it gets bigger, I think it will get more coloration. But they have this nice pattern to them, and you see here there's a little bit of the silver already starting to come out. But as the plant gets bigger, you'll get more and more of this. It has got a cut there.
Let's see the next one, if it has a cut.
So this was 7,300 pesos.
How about my shovel? How many dollars? How cheap was my shovel?
I don't know. How much do you think it was? Take a guess.
100.
I think 100 is a fair price for the shovel.
Because I mean, this is long, so I guess it's a big
So,
shovel.
This morning I spent a while digging a hole because this likes really well drained soil. It likes to get a big deep root system so it can grow tall. So we dug down about 4 foot and mixed in some really good soil so that it will hopefully be happy here. And as you can see already, the sun is starting to move off of this spot, so it gets plenty of indirect sun, but this can take a little bit of direct sun apparently, so we'll see how it does here. Let's get it in the ground.
Hi guys, my dad got me my own shovel.
Are you going to dig the hole to put this in?
Yep.
Okay, off you go. We're not planting it there, we're going to plant it here. So there's the Philodendron Sodiroi now in the ground. It may not look very much for your 7,300 pesos, but it's a really pretty leaf, and when it gets bigger, these will get a few foot in length. Hopefully, it will get about 4 or 5 feet high, and watch this space. Obviously, if I bought one that was already established, it would cost a lot more. So anyway, part of the fun is getting a small one like this and watching it grow. So watch this space.